Paul Otchere M0cks IGP Dampare for crying while facing the Parliament Committee who investigated the leaked tape.
Is the pension for courting public sympathy totally unwarranted for an IGP, and particularly unwarranted for Dr. Dampare in particular, because he has a great story already. I mean, the police lord is crying before a committee and his lawyer is tapping him. Don't cry, don't. IGP! What? He's crying. Why is he crying? He's courting public sympathy. Why is he courting public sympathy? Is he running for an election? He should tell us.
According to Paul Otchere, or say IGP Dampare, leader of Ghana Police Service, for him to show a sign of weakness and I say for him to cry while facing the Parliament Committee on investigating the leaked tape from the camp of some top police officers and Otchere say or ye PR gimmicks kakra. Now according to Paul Otchere, or say for the leader of the Ghana Police Service to cry no enya dia ya depa into no dia or condemning that act. Or say IGP Dampare had a strong story, he had a strong defense, what he was saying was true. Now so at a point, according to Paul Otchere, say the honorable IGP was doing PR. Now too much public relation and until na all share that soon catch public sympathy among others. Just say Paul Otchere etunebo ekikana Crging ediche IGP Dampare ewo the Good Evening Ghana show ni so just some are in agreement with him, others too are saying say they are not in agreement with him. Paul Otchere submission on IGP Dampare yeba so answer na ebe kono ye kai mo say unya subscribe ye M0cks on YouTube yes subscribe na turn notification on that's it.
Is the pension for courting public sympathy totally unwarranted for an IGP, and particularly unwarranted for Dr. Dampare in particular, because he has a great story already. He has a great story. Why is this public relations thing in him like that? Who is advising him? Where is the pension for this? You come to a committee, they ask you, some tape has come, and he made very strong points. I like some of the things he said, very, very strong. He said the conduct of the tape talkers was shameful. And because they wanted to cover their shame, they made allegations against me. Very solid point. That's what IGPs do. You make the point. You come to the play, came with all his police commanders. I like that. He was showing power and force. But you don't show power and force and end up nearly crying. Inspector General of Police, Asraf Openye, he was nearly crying before. The other day, Elvis Ankara was crying before some committee at World Cup. And when he was running for contest recently against Fifi, the people were making reference to it, that, but the general secretary that he goes to committee and goes to cry. I mean, the police lord is crying before a committee and his lawyer is tapping him. Don't cry, don't. IGP! What? He's crying. Why is he crying? He's courting public sympathy. Why is he courting public sympathy? Is he running for an election? He should tell us. Is he contesting for some election, some elective position? He should tell us. Where is the ballot paper? So that we can vote for him quickly, so we can be free. Please find the ballot paper that has Dampare's name on it. Whatever he's contesting, let's vote for him. This is getting too much. It is just getting too much. Why? I am a multinational Ghanaian, a multi-ethnic Ghanaian. That is why I'm passionate about Ghana. We shouldn't be passionate. Those of us who come from Wale, both parents, we shouldn't be passionate about Ghana. I don't think this is great. I don't think this is great. Not much to say because the committee will continue its hearing tomorrow. One more on Dr. Dampare's shedding tears. I've brought it up already, but can you show the video, please? Can you show the video?
Focusing on my job, working in concert with my team and all commands across the country to keep the country safe and make it to be at peace with itself. I've been asked to come and answer to these allegations, which are wide, baseless. And I feel in my spirit that this is just not fair. It is just not fair. Are we killing patriotism? That anybody can just get up, make allegations upon allegations, and people who go across the country at times 48 hours without sleep, just keeping the country at peace, will be called to come and answer allegations that are unfounded. And that becomes something. Anyway, I'm here. I have no choice. I have no choice and have come. And I say it to the glory of God, my Maker, who sustains me every day. I will speak to the matters as you direct.
Dr. Dampare was crying. He was shedding tears. It's going around on social media all the time. He was crying. But why does the Inspector General of Police appear before a committee and appears to be crying? Why? This is the Inspector General of Police. This is the Inspector General of Police. He's the police chief, the one in whom we must have confidence. Again, if I were the appointing authority, I'll be worried. I'll call him and say, hey, IG, now, Oko committee, yes, now, who said the IGP, who soon? Our committee, IGP. Hey, Adom, something about. And that would be a legitimate question for him. The Inspector General of Police goes to sit in front of a parliamentary committee and he's moving towards tears. Not tears because people have died, not tears because something terrible has happened in Ghana, not tears because there's a flood that has killed people, not tears because there's a stadium disaster that has killed people, tears because he has been falsely accused. Or so he tells us, that he has been falsely accused, so he's crying. Was he really crying? Or was he courting public sympathy? Why does he need to do that? There's a beautiful photograph. I like this as well. So this is Dr. Dampare shaking hands with COP Alex Mensah. This is beautiful. They are not shaking hands because they like each other, but they are shaking hands in the interest and the protection of democracy, conduct, public conduct, public good. That's why they are shaking hands. And those coolmongers who think that all of this is unnecessary and we need some Niger type soldier man to shoot gun and come and do coup, they should watch these things. This is why Ghana is ahead. And I've suspended the coup conversation till Thursday because I'm building more data, and on Thursday I'll come with the full throttle and we'll get there. This is why Ghana is better. Dampare and his accuser Alex Mensah were able to shake hands with each other and stand in Parliament during the break with the committee there. Alex Mensah is aware of the things he said about Dampare. Dampare is aware of the things Alex Mensah said about him. They have been brought to a committee to resolve the matter in the interest of democracy and political systems. Parliamentary committees, ad hoc committees, select committee, parliamentary systems, they work in Ghana as they work in the United States. They work in Ghana as they work in England. They work in Ghana as they work in Switzerland. And some people say they want coup d'etat because the price of kinky has gone up, because the price of bread has gone up. So we should go and take a gun and shoot and do coup d'etat. This kind of, excuse me to say, rubbish. Very sorry to use that word. It's kind of rubbish. For people's personal ambition. And then they stand up and say, we should go and do coup because the price of bread has gone up. I'm sorry to use that word, viewers. Forgive me. I'm really, really sorry.
Adolfo, so that was a submission and mockery made by Paul Adom Otchere on Good Evening Ghana against IGP Dampare. Some are saying Paul Adom Otchere could be politically motivated and unti and all year sa in defense of whatsoever or whosoever ebe favor. Others too are saying he has a solid point. After watching the video, what is your take on it? For Adrian, a comment section. That's CP.
Vimbaz TV.